welcome to Ask About the Tea. Oh. I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Caitlin.
Welcome to our podcast. This past 2 weeks was Shannon's pick.
My bad.
She saw one Instagram reel and thought, yeah, we should read this. And it's Breaking Rosalind by Gigi Styx. And it took us, I literally finished the book this afternoon. It took us 2 weeks to finish this book. There's 748 pages.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say chapters.
No, but there is
109.
109. Yes, 109 chapters. So, it was a lot.
Yes, it was.
But I think, who wants to start us off by reading what the book is about?
I have to learn how to...
Alright.
I need to learn how to go back to the beginning. I
could do it really quick.
Click upper.
We're learning how to use our Kindles still. And then
the
the three dots.
Well,
And then about this book.
But if you want to go back to the beginning.
And then you can just go click the little down button.
So if you want to go back to the beginning, tap that.
There you go.
Tap which one to go to the beginning?
The very bottom, right there. The slides, and then you can slide that trigger over.
Well,
One second. I was trying to... Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Well, shit, there's a lot of fucking pages. I'm so sorry.
Ashlyn's down with the sickness. Or allergies. One of the two.
Not in a good way either. I've been fighting for my life. Someone have the book description, or do you want me to do it?
You sure with you fighting for your life? The fuck is X-ray? 1 second. I'm really trying.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I got there.
For the book description?
Yep.
All right.
I wove a deadly web, but it became my trap. Rosalind. I'm a cold-blooded killer.
A femme fatale?
Femme fatal with a long list of victims. My latest target being Caesar Montesano? We're doing great.
Anyway.
I must kill him and his brothers to protect my innocent young daughter. He catches me in the middle of the mission, but I'm not scared. I might be his prisoner yet. I'm not without weapons. And I will use every trick in the book to disarm him and escape. Caesar. She tried to inject me with a poisonous syringe. Now she's my captive with a head full of secrets. Secrets that threaten my brother's lives and rob our family's power. She's a betrayer just like all the others, but I won't fall for her manipulation. I will break this pretty little assassin through pleasure of pain. But the more of her layers I uncover, the more I'm drawn into her web. Breaking Rosalind is a dark romance containing themes some may find disturbing. Please check the warnings inside the book.
And Caitlin has the trigger warnings.
Yes. Okay. Trigger warnings. This is a dark romance that includes graphic depiction of torture and violence and sexually explicit scenes. If any of this content is triggering for you, please do not read this book. Triggers: abduction, adoption, anal sex, assassination, baby oil, blackmail, body modification, bondage, branding, breath play, candle play, castration, cavity searches, chastity, child abuse, backstory, cock slapping, cutting, degradation, dismemberment, drugging, dubious consent,
Evisceration.
mm-hmm. Extreme edging, face sitting, female genital,
yeah.
Genital stitching, I think is what she meant to put. Forced arousal, forced pregnancy, gags, gore, grooming, that's backstory, gunplay, hate sex, hebephilia, Do we
want
want
to look up what hebephilia was?
It is a pedophile who loves 11 kids
between
11
and
14.
That's right.
Yes.
We had to look that one up.
Humiliation, inappropriate use of a 12-inch barrel antique pistol, inappropriate use of surgical equipment, kidnapping, knife play, Leroy slander.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't get that
I
one.
don't get it either.
Mass murder, matricide, medical play, memory of animal cruelty, not by the main characters, mind games, mummification, not autocorrect.
Not
not
autocorrect.
not autoerotic, murder, mutilation, patricide, pet play, primal kink, PTSD, revenge, scars, sensory deprivation, slapping, Stockholm syndrome, that's a given, suspension, yeah, that's right, Russian roulette, teenage pregnancy, backstory, temperature play, torture, toys, tracker insertion, unnecessary surgery, veganism slander, verbal denigration, workplace sexual harassment. Reader discretion is advised. If you find any of these topics distressing, please proceed with caution or consider choosing a different book. Your mental health matters.
So that's a lot of fucking trigger warnings.
It's
However,
oh my god.
I don't know why half of these are in there.
I know.
Maybe I'm not fucked up enough, but
I know.
Baby oil?
baby oil,
Yeah.
that's not even well, with the Diddy scandal lately, maybe. Some of these, like, I can get, but others I'm like,
Meh.
just say toys and not
Yeah.
put half of this shit in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like Russian roulette should have had a little...
Yeah.
More into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the dedication page says, for all the girls who want the villain to fuck them like a psycho.
Amen.
This was a long one.
It was.
It was really long. But, I don't even... Let's just dive in. Starts off with Rosalind, 18.
Prologue.
Prologue. Oh, there's already a highlight. Okay, it's literally on the first page. I didn't choose this world, but after years of being the victim, I'm ready to become the villain. Da da da. So basically,
The prologue, she goes and kidnaps her...
would you say kidnaps her sister?
Yeah.
Rescues her sister, more like it?
Yeah. At this point, we'll say sister.
Yeah.
We'll say sister right now.
I guess she does disclose it in the beginning, huh?
Yeah.
She does.
Well, we can kind of already gather it as soon as this
Yeah.
chapter ends, I think.
Yeah, so she knows... Well, obviously she knows. But it's not her sister, it's her daughter that she had when she was 14
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
with her stepdad. Fun fact.
So disgusting right off the bat.
Yes.
And so she decides she's going to take her daughter back from her mom, her biological mom,
Mm-hmm.
and her stepdad, who is baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So shoots mom in the head, and then she goes and, like, takes this little girl into this van, and then she blows up dad with a rocket launcher. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she basically takes her daughter away, and we're good. So she takes her away. So that's kind of the prologue. It's just, I guess, how she gets the daughter back, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then it skips to 10 years later after the prologue. So she's now 28.
Yes.
God, it was so long ago.
She's an assassin.
Yeah,
She's an assassin, yeah.
And she's on a mission right now to find out the... How do we pronounce their last name?
Montesano is what I'm saying?
Yes. And the way she's doing that right now is trying to get with their cousin. Yes. Leroy.
Leroy.
Mm-hmm. Leroy's like, peace out, girl. I don't want you anymore.
Yeah.
And so she's like, fuck. Well, and she's not, I guess she's technically, yes, she's an assassin, but technically she's not.
Oh, yeah, technically.
She's like an analyst. She got demoted for after the whole escapade with getting her daughter back.
Yes.
So she's just basically an informant.
Yes.
Informant. And she's supposed to get all of the, like, intel and whatnot on this family so then they could do a triple hit.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to do it all at the same time, so she's trying to get back in the good graces of Leroy, and he says, peace the fuck out. I don't want you anymore. And basically throws her out. So she's like, shit. Can't stop now. And then we flip over to Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar is 24. He is
The youngest brother.
Yes.
of the family.
Mm-hmm.
He went to school to be a surgeon, but dropped out. Has a past with drugs, alcohol. Not anymore, but now he's just basically treated as a child. His brother, one of his brothers is like 9 years older than him.
That's Benito, right?
Roman.
No, that's Roman, yeah.
So he's got, he gets treated like a kid, that he's a screw up, can't do anything right. Well, in walks little Rosalind in their bar.
Yeah.
And Leroy's like, nah, I don't want you anymore. So Caesar's like, fuck it.
I'm gonna tap that thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap it.
Tap, taparoonie.
Taparoonie. So then they're like, all right, bet. And he's like, I'll take you to my office. And that's when he starts to slap her coosie, if you will.
Oh, yeah, very hard.
Yeah, he slaps her coosie. And he's like, damn, you like that girl? Pop off, queen. So then he's like, nah. We need something more extreme than this. I'm gonna take you back to the pad.
We're gonna go play in my playground.
We're gonna go, yeah.
Yeah.
However, there's, oh my gosh, I think I highlighted some of it. Let me see. Oh, I did. Maybe this isn't it. Where are we at? Nope.
I'm
not there
on.
yet.
So they're in the room, and I'm on chapter 6 with Caesar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I kind of like the banter that was going on in the beginning. It was very funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my highlights? Hold on. No, motherfucker, if I click one wrong thing one more time, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, yeah, chapter 6. So he gets taken to the playroom. But previously in chapter 5, he's like, I'm going to take you to my playroom. And I have this highlighted because it was so fucking funny to me. It says, she said to him, this isn't the first time a man has promised me a red room of pain and turned out to be a mattress on the floor lit by a colored light bulb. Yeah. I love that, first of all. I feel like that's like the thing that would happen in real life.
It would.
Like, if I was in that situation, I would get a fucking mattress on the floor and maybe some fuzzy handcuffs.
I'm so freaky.
No, I want one of them. I don't know the technical terms for it, but I want one of them X's that I can get slapped onto. Like,
Oh, yes, I can't remember what kind of crosses they're called. But yes.
it's I was gonna say, it's not a crucifix.
No, it's not.
Oh, God, that was so bad. Anyways, I feel like that would be my luck, though, is getting a fucking dirty mattress on the ground, and I'd be like, ugh. I'd be like, yeah, I forgot to park my dog. Gotta get out of here. So he brings her back to the white room of pain, because it wasn't red, it wasn't black, it was white in there. And she notes that. So, oh, that's right. I have another thing highlighted.
Oh, okay.
Because now they're getting a little freaky deaky. And he says, you will call me sir or master. Bad girls who fail rule number 1 get edged all night and sent home with unsatisfied pussies. Meaning she has more than one pussy, I guess.
Hi, baby.
Anyway.
Let's. Yeah.
A lot of
Degradation.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, I think they fucked, like, for reals. I don't know. Was she tied up at all?
Yeah, she was on the breeding bench.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We also had to look up what that was because we were curious.
Ashlyn, she was like, "You didn't do that incognito?" I was like, "No."
I do all of my searches like that.
Screw the
incognito.
FBI. They can look at my search history. I have no shame.
I'm not worried about the FBI. I'm worried about when I'm at work and someone comes across that because everything's synced up to my laptop. I'd be like, I go to Google a damn phone number and there's breeding chair. Breeding bench or whatever the fuck it's called. That's what I'm worried about.
Thank God I don't have that. Oh my God.
Oh, thank God for that. Anyway.
Oh my God. That is hilarious. I do have something highlighted after that. They're in the middle of their still kinky.
Still kinky. On their little breeding bench.
He loves humiliating her, and then he says, "You just crave a man who can put you in your place."
God damn, that's hot. That is hot. Damn right. So right now it's all a facade, if you will. She just playing along. So they get done banging and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna send a girl home without a drink?" And so he gets her vodka and then she's like, "I'm gonna suck you off."
Yeah.
And she pours a little cocktail in the cocktail. And he guzzles that shit down. And then he's out like a light. For 36 hours, he passes out. And
Well, he woke up early, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He woke up early, but yeah.
But in the meantime, because, you know, she's the little assassin, this is the first time anyone's been on their compound. She's, like, scurrying around in the little bushes in a cat suit. I don't know what that is, but I just think of, like, something similar to what Shannon's wearing. Like,
It makes her invisible to thermal.
Okay.
So she can't be seen on the
Yeah,
camera.
but I feel like it's skin tight and she'd look like Mystique from X-Men.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
She did say sex with Caesar was a 9 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, in her head.
Yes.
But she told him he was like a 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair. Oh, he also has piercings.
4.
Yes.
4.
Oh. I thought it was just 2, because she always talks about the 4 little balls.
Oh.
Yeah. Could be wrong.
I have no idea.
I can go backwards while you guys talk.
Okay.
So, you know, she's doing her little reconnaissance. Comes back. Oh, shit. He's awake. And he's like, "What the fuck did you give me?" And I have this highlighted because I giggled when it happened. Because as I was reading this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's a badass bitch." Which she is.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm a boss ass bitch.
he says, "Answer my questions." I say through clenched teeth. Her response is a lightning fast punch to the side of my head that turns my vision black. Love that for us. And then she's like, "Peace the fuck out." So what? Okay, she was running amok there.
She's naked.
She's stark-ass naked through this whole thing, and she's naked through a good portion of the damn book.
I know.
Yeah, she is.
I would say like 3/4 of the book she's stark-ass.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So she runs away then, and then they catch her, and then she runs away like 3 or 4 times in the span of like 3 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Climbs a tree, he pulls her down, captures her again, but then she beats the shit out of him with, I think, a rock.
Yeah.
And then she finally... Girl, what the fuck? She finally then escapes again. And, like, she's like, "Peace out, I'm gone." So, there's that. And then, you know, it kind of goes to the back and forth. Caesar gets kind of ripped a new one by his brother, you know, because Caesar's incompetent.
And her boss was just gonna leave her.
Yeah, her boss was just going to leave. Oh, yeah, because he finds out that she's an assassin.
Yeah.
Then, actually.
Mm-hmm. And whenever she comes back, when she escapes, she finds that her boss just made up some lame excuse that she was going to go to the catacombs, right?
Nah, she's gonna get reassigned across seas.
And,
or demoted or some shit like that.
Oh, yes. And so, she confronts her boss, and she's like, "You piece of shit. You were just going to leave me to die."
Yeah.
And, she's, like, massively in debt with this assassin organization because her boss keeps charging her medical bills onto her debt.
All of the stuff that happened 10 years prior is on her thingy.
Yes.
So she's got, like, I think it was $303,000 of debt to this company or whatever the fuck.
I found it.
How many piercings does he have? What does it say?
His bulbous tip is pierced with 4 silver beads attached to thick barbells. What kind of piercing is that? A magic cross.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's 2.
Okay.
And 4 beads.
Wait, what does the magic cross look like?
I don't know. Look it up, you kinky bitch. Done on incognito, too, apparently. If it shows you a man's penis, I'm gonna scream. I just want a cartoon version, please.
What's it called again?
The
magic cross.
Exactly, that's what I said, girl. God, where? This book is
Whoa.
Let me see. Wait, did you find it?
And no, JK.
Wait.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I was thinking more of at the tip.
Yes.
Oh, so what it is.
So I'm like, when I imagined that, I was like, he pees 4 ways.
It's a 4-way stop. So, like, his winky dinky is here, and he's got one here, through here, and here. But, like, underneath the tip.
Yes. Under the
Through
shroud.
the whole thing? He's got the whole thing, like, through his whole wiener.
Oh, God.
If he's a groovy bastard, how long those barbells are?
Oh, my God. Man, no way.
Oh, my gosh, can you imagine how bad that hurt?
Oh, fuck.
I don't have a penis,
He
but
couldn't have sex for how long?
probably more than 6 months.
Didn't he say it?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so. Oh,
It's
okay.
a magic cross.
It's a magic wand, Harry.
Oh my gosh.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Wait, what part are we at? I don't know. We were talking. This book is so fucking long.
She escapes. He
Yeah.
catches her. She escapes. He catches her.
And then we got to the part where she confronts her boss.
Yep. Oh, well, actually, what happened next was, what's his bucket took Miranda.
I don't think she...
Oh my gosh, we forgot about the most important part.
Which part?
The revolver.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, his very first time torturing her.
Yeah.
Well, so he
Yes.
figures out that she's a damn assassin. God, we're so good at this. Figures out that she's an assassin. And he's like, I'm gonna torture you. And she's like, no, please don't. And this quote says...
Oh, are you at the very last page of the chapter?
Flipping it open, I extract an antique revolver with a wooden grip and a 12-inch barrel. Hey, Rosalind, I say, what? Have you ever played Pussy Roulette? And the answer was no. She's like, what's that?
So he puts a bull in it, and it's
he-
Russian roulette.
Yeah, he fucking fires it off inside her pussy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they were interrupted, and he yanks that sucker out. Oh,
She was probably like, what?
I know. And then puts it back in there to go talk to his brother. He's like, don't move.
like a holster.
Oh, gosh.
Good Lord. So that happened, but that was like 2 pages. Was it worth the trigger warning? Maybe on that one, yes.
Yeah.
But some of this stuff, it's like 2 pages, and you're like, why?
I know.
Why is this a trigger warning? I'm still trying to find what the fuck was the mummification one in here.
What was that
I
one?
don't know.
Oh!
I remember now.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah. So, she escapes. Whatever.
Then confronts her boss.
Then confronts her boss.
Mm-hmm.
And then Caesar's like, I'm taking your sister.
Yeah.
Because he figures out she has a sister because her sister is, well, her daughter is a dumb fuck and went over to, I'm sorry, this girl is straight dumb.
Yeah.
She's straight dumb. I think I was smarter as a 14-year-old. She goes over to a strange man's house, says, where the fuck my sister at?
She goes to the clubhouse. The club.
No, she goes to Leroy's first.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then fucking stupid ass Caesar drives on up to her private school, her boarding school, and says, get in the car. What does the dumbass do? Gets in the car.
Yep.
Oh, it's because he saved her.
Yeah.
Remember? Her, like, a little kid was
I
picking
know.
on her.
Yeah.
No, his hand was up her skirt.
Well, he draws her back. He draws Rosalind back. But
He's
it
like,
was
I have your sister.
yeah, but Miranda, she's having the time of her life with Caesar. And she's like, yeah, let's prank her.
Yeah, let's
Put my head in a bear trap, man.
Yeah.
And send a picture to her.
And it was videos. She was screaming in the
yeah, it was
videos.
videos.
And
God.
crying.
She's like, oh my gosh, this is fucking hilarious. So Rosalind's freaking out. She ends up meeting with Caesar with her best friend Britt.
Bitch. Get up, bitch.
And
Bean.
she's like, okay, I'm gonna go grab Miranda. As soon as she's in the car, you take off. Well, things don't really go as planned. Of course.
She tries to.
Oh, I didn't like that.
It was Bean.
It was Bean, yeah, she licked my mouth. She tries to save Rosalind at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Which she told her not to.
Yes.
But.
You still got room in there.
I do. But what the fuck is happening there?
What?
Bean. I'm sorry, I cannot pay attention today. Yeah, so Britt's like, all right, I'll save you, and then she doesn't. And then
Caesar takes her.
Caesar takes her, ties her down to a table for who knows how long.
Yeah.
Time's an illusion, apparently, in this book.
I know.
Yes.
Ties her down, tries to get information from her. Doesn't work. I think he puts a chastity belt on her for a long time.
Oh, no, we missed one important part before that. Stitching. And it's the stitching.
Oh my god! Yeah.
This man literally sews her pussy shut.
Because, what did she say? I don't want to fuck you.
Yeah,
Something
pretty
like
much.
that. And he was like, you don't get to fuck anyone then.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's gonna be fucking you. So he takes some dissolvable stitching and sews her labias together.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then, like, she's spread on this table.
Yeah.
Make sure you sanitize that.
I know. Oh my god, I think
Yeah.
that's the least of your worries, son.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Jesus, there's so much in this book.
A lot of
we passed
torturing.
something, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
a lot of torturing.
When he was with Miranda, I highlighted something.
What, the cute kid?
Oh, I highlighted that too.
What a cute kid. Almost a pity. I plan on breaking her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was funny, too. You're wondering if I'll lose control and slice your labia into sashimi. Sashimi?
Sashimi.
Sashimi. That was fun, also. But in the meantime, there was a lot of torture.
She has a high
Still high
pain.
pain tolerance, yeah.
She's got a kink for pain, man. On a whole other level.
Yeah.
And he
But,
loves every second of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of torture and capturing of other people and more torture, all in between.
Honestly, this was the part where there was just way too much information.
There was. It was like... It's 750 pages. I'm sorry, you could have cut out 200 to 300 pages of it.
Yeah.
There was just a lot of information and a lot of like, oh, I'm still stuck on this table.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're allowed to shower now.
Yeah, you could shower, and then it was just like a lot.
Yes.
He gets Miranda back from this best friend.
Oh yeah, Miranda does come back. Yep, and they take her to. Well, this is when they decided to have like a truce.
Yes. For Miranda.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's just so many like interconnections. They're fighting with the Galeno family, which come to find out, Matteo is Caesar's dad and not the dad that he thought he was.
Yeah.
However that works. Anyway.
Right.
So we've got that family that the Montesanos are fighting with. And then we've got the Mirai, which is the assassin group that they're fighting with. And they have all these fucking hostages for this group. And they're still trying to fucking figure out this shit.
Yeah.
And there's like some killing of ex-girlfriends somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my god.
Rosalind's like, alright, bet, I'll help you. So I think and then she gets kidnapped again, but not by Caesar.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
the doctor. How about the doctor?
She's making some fucking explosives, and the doctor captures her and tries to fuck her, but Caesar got there in time. Go fucking figure.
But that's not the last time she gets kidnapped.
No, it's not. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so then the doctor, but then they accidentally, he shoots off the doctor's dick.
Oh yeah, I did find that very hilarious.
Yes.
And then, what else happened? Oh, and then I think the next thing that they did was bomb someplace, the Mirai's headquarters. So
Yes.
Bomb the shit out of that.
Yeah.
And then, oh, wait, when did he get shot? I'm trying to remember.
No.
Oh, that's right. The housekeeper shot Maddie Galeno.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was trying to get to
he was
her.
trying to kill her.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this book, it's not that confusing, actually, when you read it. It's just horribly
Just
long.
a lot of details. Just a lot of climaxes, I guess you could say.
A climax and then a plateau. If you ask me. So Maddie Galeno's gonna get out of the hospital, and they're like, shit, we gotta go kill him next. We just blew up this place, but we gotta go kill this.
Yeah.
Now there's only one bed here.
I know.
Oh, that happened before all this, too. So, and then Caesar accidentally told her that he loves her, and that caused a whole other fucking fight, and
Yep.
and then,
Oh, and then Caesar learns the truth.
Yes. She does open up.
Well, somewhat.
Yeah, just about Miranda being her daughter.
Kid.
Yes.
And then, going from her being her sister to her daughter, he likes her a lot more.
Yeah.
He's a mother figure because he don't got no mama.
He doesn't have no mommy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, let's go get Maddie. So they go to this hospital, and she dresses up as a hooker, and then that's an ambush too. So
A lot of bombs are dropped. He finds out who Miranda's robot father is.
We should complete that out.
Yeah.
So much of a book.
I won't say who it is, but
we're probably sitting here, and we're like, oh my god, I'm going to want to read this freaking book after we're done. It was actually a very good book. It was just
a book hangover.
Read it when you, have the mind power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't have the mind power this past 2 weeks, which is why it took me 2 weeks. I mean, in all reality, I probably could have killed it in 4 days.
Yeah. Same.
It was just a lot. So, then we figure out who everybody is, basically. And then, shocker again, someone else gets kidnapped.
I mean, we kind of already spoiled who Miranda's father is at the beginning.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
The dad is mad.
Caesar finds out who Miranda's real father is.
Yeah, Caesar didn't know.
Caesar didn't know.
And
No.
then he was like, "Oh, I have a sister."
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Excuse me?
Yep.
This book was a lot. There, like I said, there is so much in here. It started off really good, and it actually is a really good book.
Yeah.
There is just so... I'd hate to see the fucking paperback of this thing. Probably like this.
I've looked for it for so long,
Oh
too.
my gosh, I want to look up a picture of it just to see how thick she is.
It's probably like
Nope.
No? Hunting Adeline?
Nope.
No, I don't think.
I think it's more than Credence, too.
Yeah, but I think Haunting Adeline is thick. I think
Yeah.
it's a little thinner than Haunting
okay.
Adeline. So,
Jesus, I mean...
I know.
I warned you guys beforehand. I was like, this is gonna be really long, you sure? And then Caitlin's like, yeah, it's on my TBR.
Yeah.
And Ashlyn's like, can we just tell him we didn't finish the book?
I was an almost DNF. Did not finish, but I had to push through. I pushed through. I skimmed the last 2 chapters. I don't know. What do we rate this book? It was actually a good book. It was. It was just a lot.
Spice level's definitely like a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's
Yeah.
fair.
Very repetitive.
It was very repetitive. It was always like, oh, we're fighting, but fuck me.
Yeah. A lot of hate fucking.
A lot of hate fucking.
Yeah. And it's just,
And no sweet aftercare.
No, there was no aftercare. I was very upset.
Yes.
And girl, for the love of God.
she has an opinion too.
Yeah, she does. She's like, yeah, this book slaps. So, yeah, for a spice, I'd say I'd give it a 3.
Yeah.
A rating itself, I don't want to be rude, but it was a 3 for me.
Yeah.
Like,
No
it
tears.
was good. It was, I think, just a lot of repetitiveness and a lot of unnecessary
In a monologue.
inner
Yes.
monologue. Yes.
While she's...
Well, that was, I think, the hard part for me, too, is because I typically do skim,
Mm-hmm.
like, books, especially when I'm getting tired of it. This is one that I could not skim.
Well, you miss a important thing, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss her telling me that she's traumatized yet again, or some shit.
Do we have a favorite part?
I do have to say, the extreme edging in the very beginning.
Oh.
For hours and hours and hours, and he wasn't even there. Just hooked up to a machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
A vibrator. She's
Yeah.
hooked up to a vibrator.
And it, like, measured her heart rate, and as soon as she was about to climax, it would turn off.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No.
I think my favorite part... I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a favorite part? Was the climax chastity belt your favorite part?
No, it wasn't my favorite part. It was just a part that we missed that I
No,
felt
that's
was
true.
torturous.
I think my favorite part was probably when they went and took Miranda to
Her fitting. Yeah.
to the academy or whateber.
Yeah.
It
Just
felt the
because-
most normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt
For
the
real.
most normal. It felt the most genuine. Like, don't get me wrong, some kinky shit's fun, but I was like, damn.
A breather.
So I think that was my favorite part.
I don't know if I have a favorite. The part that sticks out to me the most is when he sewed her pussy shut.
Oh, yeah.
I
You know,
was
Thinking about that the whole time, too.
Yeah, I'm just like, girl, your lips are closed. Tight. Yeah, I think mine would have been like the one bed. Go figure for me. I'm a cliche, if anything. But yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. There's 3 other books, too, in this series.
I think it included
There's
the
5.
other... Yeah, I was like, it included the other
others.
brothers a little too much.
Yeah.
And then the other brother's girlfriend
Yeah,
for
for this
no
being
reason.
the 3rd
and...
book, yeah, because it's the 3rd book, technically, in the series, it's a standalone.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree. There was a lot of, like, other character information that we just really didn't need.
Yeah. It's, all their stories are happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Is how I gather it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the last 2 are Zero's story.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Or what?
Zero? The
Spelled
guy
with
that
an
puts
X.
the bomb in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, look, there's another character.
Yeah. There's a lot of characters.
There's a lot of characters. It wasn't hard to keep track of them all, but I'm like, damn. But, read at your own risk. Trigger warnings wise, like I said, I think there was probably
Too many trigger warnings.
too much in there. I mean, it's good to be informed, but I'm sitting there
Yeah.
reading the trigger warnings list, and I was like, God, this is a fucked up book. And then after I was done, like, yeah, it's a fucked up book, but I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, let's figure out the trigger warnings. I feel like
That's
we
exactly
finished
where I was
really
going.
early.
Let's see here.
I mean, obviously we know what the abduction is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adoption.
Why is adoption a trigger?
I don't know, maybe some people are triggered that they were adopted.
I
Anal
mean,
sex?
if it's a bad situation, yeah, I can understand that.
Assassination. Self-explanatory. Baby oil. They had it
Yeah,
one
like-
time for not even a sentence, it felt like.
Yeah, they messed with baby oil once.
They
when were hate
wrestled.
Fucking.
They
Ra-
wrestled.
Oh, yeah! That was a good scene.
Yeah, well, that was a good scene. What else is there?
Baby blackmail.
Blackmail, that one's, yeah.
Body modification.
All that is his wing dingle piercings. Bondage given. Branding. Oh, he cut his initials into her boob.
Yeah.
Breath play. All of the choking that happened.
When did
Candle play happened for like 3 seconds.
When?
When she was in the basement the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ollie!
Was that
Uh,
my stomach?
That was my stomach.
Damn.
I thought that was Bean.
Well, she looked up. She's like,
I know.
Castration. There was two castrations
Yes.
in this, so I feel like that one's a fair one to have in there. Cavity searches for a brief second in the book. Chastity, already discussed that. Child abuse given.
It's the backstory.
Yeah. Cock slapping. She does do that quite a bit though.
Hard.
Yeah. Cutting. Yeah.
That goes with castration. Not castration, yeah.
Surgery.
Yeah.
With dismemberment too.
Dismemberment, it was just brief mention of it. Drugging, there was a lot of drugging,
Yeah, there
actually.
was.
Dubious consent. Evisceration.
A lot of edging.
Yeah, a lot of edging. Face sitting happened once for half a page. The stitching. Okay, I guess that one's actually a good one to put in because
Yeah.
there are people that,
Yeah.
Forced arousal. Is that a bad thing? Forced pregnancy. That is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Gags. Just put BDSM in here and you could get rid of
Yeah.
like half this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gore. Fair.
Oh yeah.
Grooming. I think that's a fair one to put in here. Gunplay. See, that's fair, and then you sit there and you say a 12-inch barrel. Like, just use one or the other. Hate sex. Fair.
A lot of it.
Hebephilia, fair.
Yes.
Humiliation,
Yeah, a lot of that.
the 12-inch barrel, like I said, you could have just used gunplay and then just maybe put it in parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Inappropriate use of surgical equipment, fair. Kidnapping, definitely. Knife play, for a brief second. Leroy slander, I have no idea why that's in there.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that's about.
That's Leroy.
Well, I know who that is. But
Well,
why is
I
it
didn't
there?
find anything that he said was offensive. That's what it's referring to. Like,
Okay.
Some of the things he says is offensive, and I never found anything offensive.
Oh, maybe, in the first part of the book when he's like, get away, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, bitch. Mass murder. Sure. Matricide, what is that? Matricide?
The murder of a mother.
Oh.
Of your mother.
Oh, and how did the animal cruel... I understand...
But why should it have been a thing?
For so long.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have. Yeah, memory of animal cruelty. You could cut that whole entire part out of the book.
Yeah.
I get it. She's a mother, and this is why I have feelings, is because of this pet. Who cares, honestly?
Ooh, I do...
Just say that you liked your mom. I don't... Oh, not like that.
Pet play? I hate that he called her pet.
Yes, I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Call me Beast next.
I liked it better when he called her my little assassin or something.
Yeah, or Vixen, or,
Yeah.
Mind
I just thought of
games.
Christmas when he said Vixen.
Yeah. Mummification.
That was towards
Wasn't
the
even...
end.
Huh?
It was towards the end.
Yeah, but she wasn't even mummified.
No.
She was gutted. Murder, mutilation, okay. Patricide.
Are we thinking of the same part?
I don't think so.
What part?
No, I'm thinking of...
Thinking of her in the doctor van.
No, I'm thinking of, later. When... I don't know how to... Caesar... At the very end, Caesar checks on the prisoner, and there's a,
Was this the epilogue that I didn't read?
No, I think it's before that. I can't say it because we didn't talk about the ending, but...
Okay, we'll have to say it off camera because I'm so fucking confused.
Okay.
Murder, mutilation, patricide, pet play, primal kink, PTSD. Okay, fair. Revenge. Why does that need to be a fucking
I don't
trigger
know.
warning? Revenge! Ew, grow up.
Scars.
Scars, fair. Sensory deprivation.
I don't know. I don't think that should be a trigger.
You could have at least gotten rid of one page.
Like, I think so too. Like toys. For toys, you could have just put... Like, there's toys in it. Sexual toys.
Yeah.
Call it a day. Tracker insertion. Why do we need that as a trigger warning?
I don't know. I don't know.
What, veganism slander?
I know.
Well, some people
Gosh.
might be offended.
Okay, you're
I eat a
vegan,
lot
you're
of
not
bugs.
gonna read
very
this
clear.
book.
It's 3 pages worth of trigger warnings.
Unnecessary surgery. Yeah, it's literally 3 pages of fucking trigger warnings. Workplace sexual harassment. Okay, that one is fair.
Yeah.
But, I can pinpoint where all of them are, but I'm like, dude, that was 3 sentences that you mentioned it one time.
I know, man.
I think Butcher and Blackbird, her trigger warnings were more important, and then there was some things where I'm like, girl, this wasn't a trigger warning.
I know. Oh, God.
Well, shit.
Ashlyn's pick.
Yes.
Do I have it on mine?
I do.
Me too.
Oh,
I read one book by her already, and then I'm like, fuck it. She was an easy read. I'm hoping this is an easy read. It is Torn by Carrie and Cole, and I actually have the hard copy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to read on the hard copy or my Kindle. I'm kind of excited for this one.
Age gap.
Age gap, baby! I love me an
Father's-
age gap.
Father's best friend. Daddy.
Everything's legal from what it sounds like, though, so
Yes.
that's fair. But that will be next week. Hopefully this gets us over our book hangover.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's
we're
bad.
gonna need some help. I hope it's an easy read. But,
With how many pages it has?
what the fuck is happening, girl? Yeah, this one has, my book is actually quite thickish. It's not that thick, it's like this. It's like 400 pages or some shit.
It's a normal book.
467 pages.
Alright, it's like 500 pages. But I've already gotten through the first, like, chapter and a half, so it was easy. The first chapter was only 2 pages, and it was the prologue, but still. There is no trigger warnings in this book, though.
There we go.
So maybe we'll have to figure out our own trigger warnings.
Okay.
Don't fall in love with your dad's BFF, I guess. That's the first trigger warning.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, as always, I think we're gonna wrap it up. That was a hard book and a hard podcast, y'all. Not just because I'm dying of the plague.
Great sex, though. Great sex.
It was good sex
Mm-hmm.
in the book.
If you're into hate fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I just feel like for how thick the book was, there wasn't enough of it. Either that or I'm just a whore for it. But I felt like there could have been more
Yeah.
sex. And there was only like...
Well, he keeps
4 or
getting
5?
pulled away from her, and
Yeah, but there was only like 4 or 5 like actual like scenes, you know?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
What?
And 2 of them were close to the end.
Yeah.
One
I
was
mean,
the
one
very beginning.
Well, and damn, these chapters are so freaking long too. They're like 9 pages each. I'm like, whew. So anyways, catch us on the flip side.
Yep.
As per usual.
Like.
Follow.
Subscribe.
I think that's
TikTok.
all the words. Facebook.
Instagram.
YouTube.
Spotify.
Goodreads.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes.
Patreon.
Yes. Yeah.
Did someone say TikTok?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, anyhow. Peace out. ASAP.
Bye.
Be your